What's up?
Hello, everybody.
We got a viewer.
Really?
Well, yeah, it says one.
Gotta be wardrobe.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe Chuck.
Oh,
Let's
Chuck's
see.
really good at jumping on. Let's hope it's Chuck.
Yeah, that wardrobe character. Well,
Sketchy.
I thought I'd play a little bit tonight and wasn't going to stream, but hey, Richard, OG, Dev, how you doing? This is more just going to goof off with McMurray while I play.
Yeah, America.
You looked at any of those two games yet?
What?
Have you looked at those games yet?
No, I've been really, really obnoxiously busy for the last 2 days off.
Yeah. It seems like that ever since we had our little splurge this weekend that, everybody just went to pot the last couple of days. I get it.
It's been absolutely insane.
I get it. So I thought I'd get on here and start turn number 4 tonight and see what we can do. I've activated the 7th Armored over here because Arietti escaped. Why am I getting dinged? We're in a room.
I think Brian just discovered how small 15 millimeter is, which is kind of weird because the name of it is literally in the, what?
Huh. Oh, stop it.
Yeah, no shit.
Stop it. So I just did replacements. I did reinforcements, which the only reinforcements were all the units that were retreated away and couldn't get to their headquarters are now back in play. And that was quite a bit, actually. The 5th New Zealand got all 3 of those battalions back. The second Scots Guard came back. The freaking 2 armor units got replacements. They came back in. They said 1 step left. Richard, how you doing? Go Rich, Michigan Rich. We got Richard. We got Rich.
We got everybody.
Oh man! All right. Well, let's see. They don't have any. All right. So preparation, combat trains are already off map, and it's already did that. If the MSR is complete, create maintain. So they're not. So crud. So they're gonna go because their shit's off map. Now let's see. If the MSR is not complete. If the combat trains are already off map, add or increase the MSR block. So he's 2 at 2. All right, so we got to roll for snafu with that, and then I can bring their train back on the map. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's see. Let's roll for snafu on him. He's 0. They don't get any benefits for the game. Not mixed. Nothing there. Jesus. No. Off map, pretty much. MSR 2, 3. Oh, God. He needs to roll a freaking. He's got to roll high. Put it this way. 8 minus freaking 5 is 3. He's going to get a partial. All right, so he gets a partial. That's a good thing. At least he got a partial. So he can bring his ghost. He can bring his trains back on. And this is all clear now, so we're going to drop him at the intersection here. And then, can we remove his MSR stuff yet? I don't think we can. If MSR can be complete, return, if allowed, flip ghost trains. Okay, so when do, damn, he doesn't get to remove any of the MSRs until the next time around. That's terrible. No. If not mixed, continue with flip. Well, that's what it says here. It says activities. Formation, movement, combat, engage, and barrage. If MSR can be complete, return the off-map combat trains. But it doesn't say anything about remove the block. But he's not blocked now, so it's got to come off. All right. Somebody can tell me I'm freaking wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works because it's not blocked anymore. All right, so what are we going to do with the 7th Armored? Which I would assume isn't the 7th Armored like the Brits' elite armored division?
I have no idea.
Are you serious?
What? I don't know that much about Africa, man.
Well, yeah, but wasn't the 7th Armored? They were indeed A2, right?
What?
They were indeed A2, right?
I don't know, man.
They assaulted the beaches.
And then failed to take Khan within 24 hours, like Monty said.
Okay. So he's got 1 artillery. I think he's only going to have 1 because they
Jeff's out here preserving the dignity of our British viewers.
Do we have any?
I mean, Heathwell's close. We got to have some. They probably just watch. Not.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I got a few of them that are subscribers.
Yeah, because it's 1 a.m. there or something like that.
All right. So 7th Armored is probably it is definitely it is the better of the armored units over here, but they are not. Well, they're not beat up, but those are the guys that I should get after. Man, you just don't want to take on the Arietti division with those freaking 88s.
The Spaghetti Boys have 88s?
Yeah, they got 2 freaking German units with 88s in support.
Oh, okay.
There we go. The Desert Rats. Oh, yeah, they were the ones that got the name the Desert Rats. Wasn't that a name that was given to them late, Dev? Because I want to hear something about, somebody made a game where they put their logo they have with the rat on it before they were actually given the name. Because I remember them explaining it in the designer's notes. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I thought that was like the entire 8th Army. I didn't realize that was just the armored. Okay.
Man, I'll never get these guys over there. So I think what we need to do.
Not with that attitude, you won't.
Well, I can't. I got a partial activation. I can't move them far enough.
The power of positive thinking is a miraculous thing, Mr. Fry.
3, 4, 5. We're going to start moving towards Tobruk. How's that sound? What do you think of them apples?
I like apples. I mean, I had an apple just a minute ago.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This South African unit is attached to them, so I'll get them going here in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put him in there because I'm going to move the screen unit to really screw up the Arietti. All right, so what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what a perfect spot. Put his butt right there. All right, let's get the headquarters up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's good. All right, and that takes care of their first activation. Do I want a second activation with them? Because if I hit Pavia up here, it's going to activate them. Which is fine, actually. I can activate the Pavia.
I thought you were worried about how far they could move because they weren't.
Yeah, you get a partial activation. Your artillery support gets cut in half, and your movement's cut in half, and you only get 1 objective marker. And since I wasn't going to attack anything, I didn't drop an objective marker because I didn't need to.
Oh, I gotcha.
And if you drop an objective marker, you have to roll for fatigue, and I don't want to do that. No reason to do that. Not sure about the naming of them, to be honest. Thought they were always just named the Desert Rats. Yeah, it's funny, too, because after somebody says that to me, then I can remember that being.
Again, I apologize, guys. I was under the impression that was just a general name for the 8th Army. Oops. Shows you how much I know.
You and me both.
Sorry, Brits.
Sorry, you limey bastards.
I didn't go that far. Gosh.
Well, I mean, that's how, they had names for us, too. Oh, no, wait. They called us that, didn't they?
No, they were limeys.
Oh, okay. Now you never know. All right. Do I want to do a second activation with them? I think I do. because I really, 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 really want to cut off. Man, I could work hard on. Well, I can't cut off their supply because they'll just trace it this way.
Those crafty Germans.
I'm talking about the Italians.
Shabby Italians and their dirty Nazi tricks.
Or should I just go up here and start working on the road into Tobruk because that's the objective? I'm thinking we go for a Tobruk. So we're going to do a second activation on these guys. They need a 4 or better. And they got a 6. Sweet. Now, they are still, they have no fatigue, so they're good. So they're going to get optimal this time as +1. And everybody's good this time. So +1. They roll a 7, 8. That gives them a double. Gives them a full activation. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to get after these bubbleheads up here. What do you think about that?
Who are you calling a bubblehead now?
The Pavia division.
The Italians?
Yeah.
Good.
We're going to leave Arietti alone. Let somebody else deal with them. Now, here's the cool part about the way I'm playing this. I'm not doing allies go, axis go, allies go. I'm doing random chit draw.
Jeff, I'm going to tell you this right now. You're playing solo. That somebody else that's going to deal with them is you.
Oh. Damn.
I'm not trying to rain on your parade, buddy. I really am not. But
damn. All right, so we're going to double objective up in here. And, oops, double objective.
Oh, baby.
This game's got airfields marked all over it, but there's no aircraft to land on those airfields.
That makes it hard. I guess like the entirety of North Africa could be an airfield for an early prop plane that didn't have massive air intakes, couldn't it?
I was going to say, you all can't even see this. Let me single out my screen so at least we can see where I'm playing at.
Yeah, there's no point in doing this unless you want me to turn on my camera so we can have cooking with McMurray. I wish I had known you were playing this. I guess I know you're playing this, but I would have cooked spaghetti and we could have,
I like spaghetti.
Done Italian stuff.
You still can't even see where I'm playing at. I got to move this.
Dog, it's impossible. I mean, you're playing an Africa game, man. Nobody's
I know. There we go. I'm over there. Over there.
There's like a quarter of a counter sheet per full map. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's just the nature of the fight. That's why I really enjoy Western Europe.
Let's see what this freaking unit has. What did I say it was? The Pavia, right?
Yeah,
and they have 0 support, but they are in prepared defense. John, how you doing? John, I still haven't looked at Decision Games. What's their new sale? Are they off the Gauss games onto something else?
It sounded like they were getting ready to put out a ton of Gauss games.
Well, yeah, but I got all the Gauss stuff.
No, I mean put out a bunch of new ones.
Oh yeah, but they changed their sale, their monthly special.
Oh.
And John sent me a message today about that. I hadn't even had a chance to look at it. I completely forgot about it this evening. But now that I've seen his name, I'll probably, before I go to bed, I'll probably pop on there and look.
I don't even know what I would buy from Decision Games.
What the hell are you talking about? A gerbil, a gerboa? Where John finds these things at? All right, we're going to go double up here. So let's go. I need to bust up their support. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3.5, 4.5. I want to go right to there, 5.5. Let's see if we can't take out their support. So it's going to be freaking 5 into. They don't have any. Imagine that. So we can do attack by fires in the clear, but they're in prepared defense. And prepared defense means a 5 or a 6. But they don't have to take a chance of losing anything. So we're going to take 2 shots at them. We're going to shoot our armor into those grunts. Who were the black hat guys?
The black hats or the black shirts?
Black shirts, thank you.
Those are Italian fascists. They're like the
was that Arietti?
The psychological equivalent of the SS in terms of they were not necessarily professional troops. They were doctrine troops. You know what I mean? Like late war SS, where they're the fanatics.
Well, we got one hit on the Pavia division. 2 shots fired.
Very much like the late war SS, them being very, very fanatically loyal didn't always equate to combat effectiveness.
I was about to say, what did they do? I mean,
they died a lot.
Pavia is now unlocked.
Drank wine, ate Paschetti, and changed up rifle calibers 3 times over the course of a war. The Italian thing.
Are you making fun of the Italians?
Every time I can.
I had spaghetti last night.
Like I said, I would have cooked spaghetti if I had remembered or if I had known you were going live. Right now,
you're telling me, John, that their new sale starting in November is all Gauss games again. I don't need any Gauss games unless there's a new one I don't know about.
I think Kev is really enjoying Hanut.
I haven't heard anybody post that they're completely enjoying it yet.
I feel like Kev was not enjoying Hanut.
The only difference between that and him not liking, tell Todd I'll be on a little bit.
He'll figure it out.
Well, he just asked me. He just messaged me.
Yeah, he said it to the
group. I forgot it's in the chat. Yeah, you saw it too. Just what the hell is a jerboa?
A what?
Oh, or a gerbil. He's telling the commander of the 7th Armored had a pet gerbil or jerboa or something. All right, so let's get up here and swat this guy in the face with the infantry. Let's flip him. Let's go 1, 2. We're going to attack. We are going to attack. I really should have given the 7th Armored some freaking... I should have given them some... Oh, but they've got red support on the attack. Oh, that's going to be just lovely. All right, so we're going to attack. We got 4 into 3. They're not sitting in any terrain. They're just sitting in the open. Why they would do that? So it's +1. They got dual or the red support, so now it's +2. They don't have any support, I don't think. No, they're not. They're in prepared defense, though. So we're +2. It's a double OBJ. That's +3. They're going to get an assist from the armor this stop. That's +4. Do I need to burn that artillery point? I don't think I do. So +4. They're in prepared defense, so that's back down to +3. Oh, man. Oh, I got an air point. Let's bring in an air point, and that'll make it +5. Change that to a 2. Use the air as part of the suppression stuff. So we got a +5 on the combat table. And we roll an 8. That's +5. That's 13. That's a D2 to the old Pavaritos. Where's it at? That unit has taken 3 losses, and it hasn't even got a chance to do anything back. And it's not going to, because now it has to run away. And it has to run away 3. Oh, he got so lucky. 1, 2, 3, because his headquarters is right there. He didn't have to go off the map. But he's cut in half. They move in. They're now finished. They're finished now because they participated. So, what a move. Well, if you don't have any, they have a good sale of 20% off to 35% off if you buy 4 of them. And I bet you somebody will buy them too. But they've been running those Gauss sales, it seems to me, like ever since I came back to gaming to try to sell those things. All right, so we have got... Let's do... Oh, yeah, this ought to work good. Let's do this. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hit this guy. Let's do 1 attack by fire on him, and then we're going to shock his ass. How's that sound? And, ooh, did we hit? He is in prepared defense. No, we had to roll a 5 or 6. All right, so let's shock him since he's got no support. So we're going to go 4 to 3. It's going to be +1. That's not a dual unit. He can't use support because he's armor. He's an AV unit anyhow. Double objective, that's +2. It is a shock attack preceded by fire, so that's +3. What kind of unit is he? He's a hard red AV. So that's +4. Prepared defense takes it back 1. So it's +3. 10 + 3 is 13. Guess what?
That is one more than 12.
That's 2 losses
Oh.
to this Pavia unit. Wow, they're just getting smacked dead in the face. And not only is it 2 losses, but guess what they got to do?
What?
They run away. And they're going to get lucky too. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no.
Oh, but they got to go to their move side. That's not good. And since I shock attacked, that's 2 fire events. He's done. Wait a minute. Shock attacks don't cost fire events, do they? I think they do. Let me see. Let's go to the book, Jim. There's a chart on this stuff here somewhere.
I thought you said sharp for a half second there, and I almost died laughing.
Yeah, John, you're right. Everyone is talking about the golf games right now. Seems like ever since I got into one, that's been the hot topic everybody's been chit chatting about. But I had to take it down. It was that was consuming way too much time. And I said I was going to look at it on Vassal to learn it. I ain't even gotten around to that. Mostly because I'm just not interested in Vassal. Hi, Wardrobe.
What?
He's not on the thing. He's walking the doggy. He said he'd be. I guess he'd be in a minute. Where is the fire event list? Because I know they got one. Went for a walk tonight, a little stroll.
Oh, yeah?
That did me a little bit of good. Nice and chilly out here tonight, about 30-some degrees. Oh, come on. Somebody get their rule book out and tell me where the fire event list is. Yeah, this is Operation Crusader. So you can pretty much, everything below this line is just sand. Maybe a dune hill here and there. Just wide open movement. You can trace supply through desert hexes. Oh, come on. Fire. Fire events. Here we go. 1.6. Well, that's way in the front of the book. No, I would have never found that. Yeah, pretty much, John. Pretty much. Fire events. Here we go. That's not a fire event. Yep, shock attack expends 1 fire event, so they're done. All right, so what do we got left here? Now, we can do engagements, but there's no engagements to do. Oh, he can be hit again. Yes, he can.
He can be hit again?
Yeah, because he got thrown out of that hex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to move into here. 6, but there's my objective is there, and you have two hex range.
Sure sounds like he's just going hex to hex.
There's a plug. So we're going to do the same thing here, and so that we can attack him. So let's attack by fire. He does not get the prepared defense benefit because he's mobile now. He got chased away. Oh. So a 4 to a 6 will hit his butt. And we missed, but we're going to shock his butt. And that's going to be 4 into 2, right? He is he's dual or proper support. He's not none of that. Oh, but that's right, shock attack. Double objective zone, so we're going to go +2. Shock attack, preceded by fire, so that's +3. He is a hard red unit, so it's going to be +4. All right, +4. 8
hard red units.
12. D1. And the little prick's got to retreat, and this time he cannot cozy up to his headquarters.
Who?
When you get a full-blown retreat, you have to retreat 3. You have to retreat 3 hexes.
Yeah.
And you got to end adjacent to your headquarters.
I remember that last time.
Huh?
I remember that from last time. But who's retreating?
So this Italian Pavia infantry unit, he can't retreat 3 hexes and be next to his headquarters, so he goes over here and comes back on, kind of like a reinforcement on the next turn.
Okay.
Hi, Michaela. That's Michaela that works with me.
God bless.
Yeah, I know. It's such torture.
It's bad enough being on here live streaming. I'm almost done with my community service hours.
Oh,
now,
she's
and
one of
you
the
guys are
loveliest
texting
young
me.
women I've ever met.
What?
She's one of the loveliest young women I've ever met.
Like I said, that's got to be brutal. I wonder how many more community service hours she has. Like I said, I'm almost done, and then you guys are going to never see me on this channel again. Going to hang out over with Wardrobe.
Hang out with Wardrobe.
Yeah.
What? Now, why would you do that?
Because he lives like 5 minutes from me, 10 minutes from me now. It's awesome. That being said, we still haven't figured out how to just put a live game together, but whatever. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for y'all to do Zemblo.
Yeah, that'll be good. That's a cool setting.
They're
France
gonna be
40
done.
is awesome.
Move my combat trains forward to here. 1, 2, 3, no, to here. He's moved. And that, what I would do with that screening unit, do I want to keep them? I want to move them ahead 1. Because I want that Arietti division to be slowed down all the hell.
Yeah, dude.
Big time. So, all right, let's see if these boys took a beating, fatigue beating. Oh, I still got an artillery unit to shoot. I need to blast one of these clowns. He moved, so let's smoke him. Let's just drop artillery fire on that unprepared unit right there.
Do it.
Do it. Oh, it's great. 3 to 6.
Do the crunching.
He hit him with a 6. Hit him with a 6. 1, 2, 7. Man, they're just pounding these guys. So that's pop. Freaking two battalions from the Pavia division just took 7 losses in one sequence.
How many steps are they? Jesus.
6, well, most of them are like 6, but there's a lot of 2s, 4s. But usually the infantry battalions they're massive. All right, so that smoked him. He's done. Let's roll for fatigue. 3, yes, he took a fatigue hit. So 7th Armored did a damn dude.
That's wild. I know Italians had huge infantry like platoons and sections. I didn't realize that. I figured it just balanced itself out into a lower number of companies, and you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. Maybe they just had hordes of dudes. I don't know where they would have found them, but
John, support platoon. I mean, I was in a scout platoon in an armored battalion. What are you talking about? Were you a wrench? Were you a bolt turner? And what armor unit were you supporting? Of course, I'm sure that was back in like the 1920s or 30s, right? I'm sure he's going to get a laugh out of that one.
I'm going to say, yeah, the difference is you're referring to GPS. John's referring to George Patton Sr.
George Patton. What are you going to say when I tell you that I'm related to him?
Bullshit.
Extreme edges of the tree limbs.
Jeff,
class what, John? Class 1, class 3, class 5?
Jeff, you're from West
You were
Virginia.
surprised,
Your family tree doesn't have edges. Your family tree is a small pot of ivy.
I wasn't born in West Virginia.
Where were you born at?
In regular Virginia.
Oh, sorry, Bobby Lee.
Unlike you straight up and down no tree branch Missourians.
Yeah, dude. There's no intermingling in this bloodline. Like we draw from people outside of our direct heritage to breed with. Sorry, buddy. I realize that's shocking as a West Virginian there.
I migrated
You're
here.
supposed to bring outside people into family. Like that's how that's supposed to work.
All right. 4th Armored is fresh. Their MSR is complete, but their train is ghosted, so they're going to end up +1. And 7 and 8, they're going to get a full activation. So that I don't know. They've 4th Armored is all their armored units, all of their tank battalions are all one-steppers. And their Scots Guard unit, their grunts are where are they? They've got 2 steps left, so they're beat up pretty good. 21st Panzer put a hurting on them.
Oh,
But-
yeah, you were saying that a couple days ago.
Yeah, but support group returned the favor. That's
Yep,
a big
I
unit,
was here for
dude.
that.
I'm amazed that the Brits didn't put any armor in that support group. What did they put in there? Fucking anti-tank guns.
Also, Todd's vision of a game that follows the 21st Panzer throughout the war
Right.
has been haunting me ever since he suggested it. That would be super cool.
Say that again about Todd's what?
Vision of a game that would follow the 21st throughout the war, through all the theaters and stuff,
Right.
has been haunting me. That would be super cool.
Well, okay. So I must have missed this one. When did that happen?
When we were talking about 21st Panzer, when support groups smacked them and stuff last time,
Right.
or a couple times ago, last time I was on. And Todd brought up that would be super cool if somebody were to make a game that followed 21st Panzer through the war. Like, I thought that's what the GD series was.
Well, was 21st Panzer, were they ever on the East Front too?
I believe they were for a short time, yeah.
John, I have not read that. And I get a lot of people that comment about that I should read that. What's it? Major Crisp or whatever his name is, Colonel Crisp or whatever.
Well, actually, I don't know. I think Todd said the 21st was on the Eastern Front. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me at all if they were. Given in 44 they were recuperating and rebuilding in Normandy as what's his name, Becker, built up their Panzer forces because they were almost entirely, non-native production armor. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it wouldn't surprise me if they were, but I don't know. I can't say, yeah, they were here, or here. I know for a fact that they were in Africa and Normandy because they were the first armored reserve to mobilize to reinforce Caen and counterattack the British beaches, I believe, on the 6th, if not the 7th.
Right.
They were like the only thing that wasn't Panzer Group West. And so, thus confined until the Fuhrer woke up and decided to do something. So they mobilized. I want to say they started mobilizing on the morning of the 6th, overnight, when paratroopers started landing everywhere. I need to go back and read Holland's Normandy again. That's a good book.
Yeah, I got a book about Waterloo that Chris Ridley sent me, and I need to finish that book. That's individual stories.
It occurs to me as I'm saying that it's not Lancelot Holland of the, I believe the Bismarck, or not the Bismarck, the Hood. Or Holland was one of the guys who was fighting the Hood. I don't remember if he was on Prince of Wales or Hood or whoever else, but he was commanding a ship fighting Bismarck.
Right.
Where was Lancelot Holland? Was he on the Hood?
That's a you and not Jay question.
Yeah, that's fair. That's not a not Jay question. That's way too far west for not Jay.
I need to get after. They're going to suffer, I think. The question is, do I pull 4th Armored out of the fight so that they can maybe get a chance to heal up? Or, they're beat pretty bad. And I had pulled them back because I have the New Zealanders and I have support group coming up. I don't think. Oh, the coordination marker's got to come off because they're not mixed up anymore. Oh, yeah, they are too. Shit, my bad. My bad. I need to pull 4th Armored back.
What?
Yeah, I got. They all got once. They take one more hit and they're done.
Well, what's the point? What's the difference between keeping them there and fighting it out or pulling them back and then lose later?
I've got support group right here. Touching.
Can you bring back steps for them?
Well, yeah, but that's what I need to do. I need to get them out of. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I didn't
So-
realize you could bring steps back in this game. Okay.
Yeah. And see what I did this turn, I brought these two back, but they're just one step units again. So
There's a couple SCS you can do that in, like in Rock of the Marne. If you don't have anybody waiting in the wings for reinforcements, you can put a step back on a unit. That's how reinforcements work in Heights of Courage as well.
eventually I'm going to get that out and play that.
Heights of Courage?
Yep.
It's a fun game, man. I didn't take advantage of all the air mobility rules, but that's a fun game. I really enjoyed Heights of Courage. That's an October game too.
Right. You know what I'll do? So you have both of them, right?
I do not have Yom Kippur. I was really hoping it was going to be on the sale, but it wasn't.
Okay. So here's an idea. Something I was just thinking about. We ought to play both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
Where one of us is playing one and the other's playing the other one.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be super cool.
We'll have to do that.
Have you played? You've played Heights of Courage before, haven't you?
No, I haven't played. I've got both of them. Never played them.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, you're the only one I have seen that's played them.
Yeah. No, Heights of Courage was fantastically fun. I played a couple scenarios in Heights of Courage. As any of you fans of the channel and my stupid self know, I always play a couple of the little guys before I jump straight into the campaign game.
Right.
Makes me really nervous about Autumn for Barbarossa. But yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to get around to doing that one too.
Once Toddy gets stuff set up.
He's got to be itching to play.
He is. He is. He was setting up Stalingrad not Stalingrad on the Volga. Whatever it is. The Stalingrad game. Verdun on the Volga. That's what it was.
Heathwell!
What?
Heathwell joined us.
Oh. Yeah, Heathwell. Again, not quite British, but pretty close.
All right, that armored car. There's Toddley. McMurray, did you just leave? You come on, McMurray leaves.
That's funny. Hey, all.
Say hi to Todd, everybody. Hi, Todd. Hi, Todd.
Hey, everyone. So, no, the 21st did not serve in East Front. I just looked it up.
I knew you were there in support.
They were pretty much destroyed in Africa, to a non-fighting force and rebuilt in France in 43 and stayed there.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because I think I misheard it in the Stalingrad book I'm listening to.
Right.
Oh, there we go. I think you booted me when you put Todd in here, which I can't blame you for.
Well, I hadn't clicked on him yet. You just
I don't know.
Come on.
Who knows?
So McMurray, the 21st, was kind of rendered unfightable in Africa and was sent to France. So it does not appear they fought on the East Front. I think I just misheard the Stalingrad book I'm listening to.
I was about to say, I knew that they got just wrecked in Africa, and so they had to be reformed. I didn't know if there was the summer of 1943 would have been more than enough time, or the winter of 1943-44 would have been more than enough time for them to go to the Eastern Front, get really wrecked, and then sent back to France. So who knows? Let's be honest with you,
everybody
what?
didn't like all their armor units pretty much go to one front, then back to the other?
Oh my gosh. Well, I stand corrected again. On the 25th of January, 45, the division was reformed as a much reduced panzer division and operated on the Eastern Front. They surrendered to the Red Army on 29th April, 45.
There you go.
Thanks for stopping by, Heath.
Yeah, the 21st Division had a heck of a history there. They got beat up a lot.
Yeah, well, they were Nazis, so yep, like actual Nazis.
Wow, man, they have an interesting history, though. Just
again, man.
They're gonna roll.
All I want to do is Boy to Panzers.
Shit.
Right, yeah, that's where you'd want. And they even took place in the battle Operation Northwind, which I'm kind of where I focus on my reading.
Northwind being
Nordwind. It was Hitler's last offensive after the Bulge.
Oh, Nordwind. I thought you said Northwind.
Nordwind. Well, some people call it Northwind.
No, I got you. Northwind made me think it was like a British operation or something. Yeah, okay. Nordwind, yes. That was north or south of the Bulge? Virtually right afterwards, right?
Kind of southeast a little bit. Kind of where France kind of bumps over to the east.
All right, 4th Armored Brigade is done.
But again, that was almost immediately following.
Oh, yeah, that was like immediate.
Okay.
Because I think Hitler was butthurt and said, well, let's try to win there. Okay, buddy.
There you go.
Guys.
There you go. They
Guys, we're
reformed the
losing.
divisions for Barbarossa and were already under strength when they compared to 39 to 40. Wow.
I think and then one of the guys said, I don't know, Hans. I think we might be the baddies.
Yeah, are these the baddies? Pro tip, yes, they were. Spoiler alert. How about
I need
that?
to watch that again, that video.
Guess who's active now? I don't have to move the camera.
Yeah.
21st Panzer.
Rommel?
All right, 21st. Try to do better than you did in the history now. Not that I want them to, just saying, because you're playing the game.
Yeah, again, the standard caveat of we don't want the Germans to win, obviously.
Get over the light.
Hey, are you, Jeff, are you using Logicaps or just straight camera?
Logicap.
Because you can flip it so that it's the right side up, you know.
What?
Or
or flip the camera.
this.
I can't flip the camera in my setup, but
I can just do that.
there you go. That's better.
Will that do it for you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I do got because I got the counters facing this side of the board. Can you actually see those counters?
No.
A little on my 32-inch monitor here.
Yeah, when he's got his 32-inch monitor going at like 18K and he has his microphone or his magnifying glass out.
Yeah, then I can see it. I mean,
On mobile, it's a pipe dream. There's no way.
I can see 254, 215.4, 144, 144.
Actually, that's Arrow 44, but okay. Good. At least you can see that. So
Go for it. Let's see what happens.
I need to bust up this freaking support group, but the problem is the 21st Panzers beat the hell.
Sounds like it's on historical then.
Yeah, right?
I mean, seriously,
like-
beat the hell.
I think blank, blank, blank is beat to hell is just kind of the theme of this game right now. I think
Well-
Jeff finally understood how to play like McMurray.
The real fight is going to be over here towards Tobruk because 7th Armored has now moved up and smacked the Pavia division in the face. They're going to try, because if they open that line over there and an MSR opens into Tobruk, that's sudden death. It's done.
Don't forget, guys, if nobody's dying, you're not fighting.
Nobody's
That's
dying.
the
You
rule.
must be lying. All right,
Yeah.
21st. What do you got, bud? Oh, they got 2 fatigue. Ooh, they got 2 fatigue. All right, do I sacrifice them or do I pull them back towards Tobruk? Because, oh boy, this is a tough decision. Tough decision.
Not. No, it's not. Fight to the death. That's always
But this
the
is
problem.
useless over here.
Yeah, well, how useful was the defense of Stalingrad?
That was dumb.
Yeah. That being said, the post-Uranus, I'm sorry, defense of Stalingrad, not the Soviet defense of Stalingrad.
There's no
Although
post
there's a
in
good
my
argument to
Uranus.
be made that was pointless too. What?
There's no post in my Uranus.
Not what I saw on OnlyFans yesterday.
You don't know my whole OnlyFans handle. I got to get them out of there, dude. I can't leave them there. I want to, but I can't. That support group is they're too strong. Way too strong. I could pull them back. They're going to go after Bardia. There's no doubt about that. And 15th Panzer is down here in great shape. And they're going to turn back to the north. See, I was bringing 15th Panzer down to come up underneath these guys. But now that the Brits have moved on Tobruk over there, as long as they don't touch, well, I'll tell you what. I think what's going to happen over the next 2 turns is I'm going to see if the Brits that are already active can push that line into Tobruk. without activating the 70th Infantry Division. So I'm thinking, let's do, what does 21st got? They've got an artillery unit attached to them. They've got 2 for the headquarters. Screw it. We're doing it. But we got a -2 freaking roll.
There you go. That's the McMurray. That's my boy.
8.
Screw it.
They
We're doing
get +1. That makes 9. And they get nothing's ghosted. It's optimal. So that's 9. And then they're going to get -2 for their fatigue. That's a 7. That's just enough to get major combat going here.
Major Combat. When did Captain Combat get promoted?
That's funny. You're funny. Funny. All right. So we need to get after some of these chaps. Now, what kind of freaking... Oh, they don't have nothing but freaking regular support, too. So we need to bust these boys in the face. But with who? Who are we going to do it with, mind you? We are going to take... I think we're going to take this button. I'll get over here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. No, I didn't. 4, 5,
Okay.
6, 7, 8. We're going to move him down into there. And we're going to try to remove the support from those 2 clowns. We'll fire 1 at each. So we're going to fire 5 into 4, 5 into 6. Or 6 into 6. I'm sorry. 6 into 6. We've got a double OBJ, homie. So that's going to be 6. That's going to be 7. That's going to be +1. They do not have multiple supports. +1. Come on. Come on, baby. And we roll it. Ooh, a 9, a 10. All right, so his target has dropped its support. Do the same thing over there. That's a 5. That's a 6. Oh, just barely got it. Just barely got it. Both of them got their targets dropped. Or their supports dropped. Now, mind you, it is temporary. And this guy is now stopped. He can still assist. He can actually attack, too. If we were done head first and then cry and spoiled brat afterwards. Oh, I forgot to add that +1 die roll for Rommel too.
Oh no!
I didn't need it. That was a double
Not the Rommel roll.
All right, so let's go down here and punch these boys in the face. Let's take some gruntage, and we'll move the gruntage down in there. The Pioneers 1, 2, 3, and he's going to slap them in the nose. So we're going to go 4 to 4. He has no supports. That's even. All right. All right, so 4 to 4 even. Dual or appropriate support. Oh, does the 21st have red support up here now? Negative on that, Big Daddy.
All right, it's getting weird. You just went from trucker speak to awkward.
So it's died. +1 for double OBJ. We're going to add a suppression mission of 1. I'm going to put my little dice here so that I'm doing everything right. He's got 3 because he's got 1 over here on the card. So we're going to burn 1 of them to a 2. All right, so I said what? +1, +2, +3. Okay, so +3 for the regular attack suppression. He gets an assist. That's +4. And those little guys are sitting in the desert with nothing. So we're going to do a +4 on them. This is what I love about this combat system.
What's that?
And we rolled a 9 +4 is a 13. McMurray, what does a 13 mean?
13 means we're lucky.
D2, C, K1, RRC. 2 smokeronis. Let's see, where are they at? Where are they at? Over here. What did I say that was? The C, K1R? Yeah, them got, no, I said D, didn't I? Nope, C. Okay. So they took, oh, guess what? That's
chicken
what
butt
is with support group. They're only 2-step units. So this freaking motorized infantry company or column actually is dead. And these guys get to move in yonder. So that might have been actually a good idea. Good call, boys. Good call.
Dude, it's the McMurray method. I told you it's always good.
Let's flip this puppy over, and we're going to go in here. We're going in. 1, 2. I need to get support in here. So let's go with, hold on. Before we do that, let's pull him back. Let's go 1, 2, and we're going to let him. Oh, what do we want? What do we want to do here? We want to. I need him to drop both of their support. So he's going to fire at each one of those. And I think it's, he's a 5. That's 7 into 4. Okay, so I don't have to do it to here. 7 into 4, he still has support. So that's 7 into 6 plus 1. It's a double OBJ. So it's going to be plus 2 on that. Plus 2. 8, 9, 10. Guess what? He has lost his support right there. So none of the support group units have support because this guy, I had to move his markers right here. Here it is. We'll put him back here. All right. So he's still got a fire event left, which I think we're going to go ahead and use. We're going to fire into here. Oops. And that was good. Just wipe.
What are the different colors? What are the different marker colors indicating, Jeff?
Which different marker colors?
So we got green, brown.
All right. So the green markers are the temporary drop. Their support's been dropped. So their anti-tank guns that are provided to them are not there.
Okay.
And the dark brown are Brits.
Okay.
And the yellow is Africa Corps. Is the Germans.
What are the gray?
Where do you see gray?
Gray, light blue.
Oh, this right here?
Yeah, are those like condition markers?
Yeah, that's a stopped counter. That means he can't move anymore.
Okay.
And actually, he just got used in an assist, so he's actually done. He's
I'm about to
finished.
say there's still by the units on the road too. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, and you got a
So there
headquarters. That's the headquarters, and that's their supply train. I still got this infantry in here, which is going to go into action here in a minute.
So wait, are there no meatball guys right up here? These are all Africa Corps and Brits?
Yeah, this is all German and British right here. And then right below, you see these are New Zealanders.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's smack them in the face. Let's hit this one down here. Strongest unit is still a 4. See, that's a bad thing about stacking in this game is if the one unit gets hit in the face and has to retreat, they all go.
Makes sense.
All right, so we're going to go 4 to 4. He has no support. We're going to burn another artillery piece. The Germans have support, but it has to be red in order to use it, so they can't use it. All right, so we're going to burn artillery. So we're going to go straight up. We're going to get +1 for double objective, so that's +1. We're going to do a regular attack suppression, so that's +2, +3. He gets an assist from the armor, that's +4. And the allies don't get anything because they're in clear terrain. Oh, McMurray.
What'd you get? A 13?
He rolled a 10 + 4 is 14. So that unit, it doesn't matter which one because they're both 2s. So we'll just kill one of them. The B2 militia or whatever the hell that is. John is commentating.
Good.
Oh no, we're gonna take they get to choose. So they got to take a loss from another unit. Oh my God, what's the other unit there? Because it's the S2. Wow. So the B2 got smoked, and the S2 took a loss. The attackers are the only ones that don't. So he has got to pick up. He's got to pick up. Now here comes the fun part. Where's his headquarters? 1, 2, 3. He cannot reach his headquarters, so he goes over here and comes back in on the next turn. Little John,
that's kind of funny. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's kind of funny, John. It reminds me of how Nick Moran, who does a lot of research, was talking about, how everybody thought that Patton was this titan that just terrified the crowds at any mention of his name. But then in reading the German archives, he's like, I can't find mentions of this guy. Nobody knew who the hell Patton, obviously some people, knew who Patton was, but he certainly wasn't this, you read World War II histories, and you think Patton was like the boogeyman living under the bed of every German commander and tanker in the theater. You know what I mean? Only to find out that, yeah, most of them were like, no, I don't, like, he's not mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was super duper freaked out, excited by, worried about, you know, Patton, at least on the applicable scale. I'm sure, you know, there were planers in OKW and the general staff that were worried, but not. Again, it's interesting to see how post-war analysis and wartime, not necessarily propaganda, but wartime reporting can kind of affect that sort of thing. Just like what John's saying about Rommel being a scapegoat for deficiencies in Eighth Army. I'd heard the same thing. It's good to hear somebody else has actually heard that as well, and I'm not just confusing myself like poor Todley with his 21st Panzer on the Eastern Front.
So the last German attack here failed, and the Germans took a loss. But this guy's temporary support marker, if I remember right, removed temp support drop markers, but he lost his support, and now he doesn't have a safe path.
Oh, no.
So I don't think he can get his support back.
Oh, no. Do the Brits have a bunch of Panzer IIIs they're using now?
No, it's the Brits that can't get their support back. So I think his support goes to dropped because he is cut off.
The Germans have a bunch of Matildas they're using now.
And then if I'm wrong, I will look to that later. So, but they didn't take a loss, and they rolled for fatigue. The 21st didn't lose anything. So they're going to, why not, right? Let's take another shot.
Dude, you are playing like me now. I'm proud of you.
Oh, that's not going to work. So, wait a minute. I'm sorry. So 5 plus 1 for optimal minus 2. Let me get all their artillery back. So minus 2 takes me down to 3. They only get a partial. Son of a bitch. So that means our artillery is only going to be 1. But you know what? That's all they need, buddy. So they're going to put right here.
I thought Paul Harrison told us that love is all we need.
We're going to deal with these guys, and they don't have support, so I ain't got to do nothing. So now, better yet, let's do this. Put him on this guy. So now that's 1-2 to him. Oh, baby, we're punching support group in the face. Because I'll tell you what, I think support group could probably take Bardia by themselves. Because these New Zealanders, most of their ratings are 3s. I tell you what, though, I'm using these reconnaissance and cavalry units to do screens, and it works. Because it chucks their movement down. All right, so we're going to get after that guy right there. And I think what we're going to do is shock him. No, we're not going to shock him. Yes, that's a hard unit. So that's going to be so we're going to fire first. Let's flip this puppy. No, we'll do this guy here. So he's going to fire into unsupported infantry. He's going to do an attack by fire. Where's my charts at? Damn it. All right, we're going to do an attack by fire. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So let's smoke this dude. No double objective this time, so. Oh, sorry. Doing the wrong thing over here. Attack by fire. So 4 to 6. He rolls a 6, and he could pick his unit. I should have looked at that. I can't do that. So we'll take a step off of the top one here is the C Company 2nd Rifle. C Company 2nd Rifle. And that's their first loss. So now we're going to shocky-walkie them. So we're going to go 5 into 4. That's plus 1. We don't get to use that. They don't get any support. No double OBJ. Do I want to do shock attack by preceding fire? So that's going to make it plus 2. The shock attack unit is hard red. That's going to be +3, and he has no benefits sitting there in the open. Big roll. Oh, a 9 + 3 is 12. D1, but they get to choose. Son of a gun. But if I remember right now, they're going to end up losing 2 steps because they can't get out.
Lame.
Somebody's dying. Somebody's dying.
Oh.
All right, so we got A1. So he can take a loss. D1 can take a loss. So we're going to go ahead and take the extra step loss from D1 since he would be the most, since A is easier to remember than D. And if they start with A, they got to be a better unit, right? They are history. He can't go anywhere. You got no support. And if I want to, should we drop an air attack on him and just eliminate him?
Yeah.
I think we should. I killed the wrong unit. My bad. My bad.
You always try and kill them.
Yeah, but I mean, they can rebuild.
Not if they don't have fuel for their Panzers.
The Panzers.
I need fuel for my Panzers. You aren't going to get any fuel for your Panzers, doofus. Sorry, Dolph.
Do the Deutsches want to drop air? What are you drinking there, Ty? Knocking down a cold one?
Cold tea.
Chucky! Sorry,
Cold
Chuck. You ain't missed
tea.
nothing. I'm listening to
Thank
McMurray
God
and
we don't
John
have
argue about
British
Pat.
viewers. They'd be recoiling in horror.
I think I want to hit him with air, which is like Artie. And the Germans have 2 air. I can't attack him again because he's in that hex. Oh, I don't have to. I can shock attack him as many times as I freaking want. I don't want to burn that air. I'm going to need that air up here on Pavia. All right, so let's do this here. Let's do it with this unit right here. Let's flip this puppy. All right. And we're going to shoot into him. Maybe he can eliminate him with attack by fire. So that has to be a 4 to 6. Say goodnight, sweet prince. Which is good. He's gone. Oh my God. Support group just got fucking pummeled, dude. Wait a minute. Can I say that?
Yeah, you just did.
Huh.
This America.
America. So
This is America.
wrong. It's B2.
This is America.
I've got these things wrong over here. It's B2. C2 is the one that's going. Okay. I'm using the charts. I'm using the strength charts. All right. So support group, who was a very, very good unit. They were part of the 7th Armored Division. They just got popped in the nose. And he did a shock. So he's used both of his events. He can continue to move. Oh, come on, Jeff. Stop doing this. You can't have both sets of tweezers on the same side of the board. Not when you're playing a monster game. All right, so no, that would have been it for him because he was on that side. He can't move any farther. However, we can get after this clown right here. So we're going to go. That's cool. I did not have to use my air. Oh, wait a minute. He's not done yet because he only used 1 fire vent. So 1, 2. He'll put a fire vent on him. Same thing. Oh, a 6. Oh, my gosh. So I had to hit him on a fire vent. Attack by fire. He's just sitting right out in the open on a 4 to 6. Don't get excited, guys. Don't get excited.
Chuck, we're happy you're here, buddy.
Oh, pill time.
What?
I got to take my diabetes pills.
Oh.
Which one is this? Is this B2 or S2?
Diabetes.
Where the hell is S2 at?
I'm about to say that's your medication, Jeff. You're supposed to take that.
Yeah, I'm going to go take it here in a second. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is the S2 rifle? Oh, he's on the chart. So this guy just got dropped. Wow, dude.
Wow.
Man, this game is intriguing. This game is intense, man.
Tens, man.
That's why I like camping so much. It's always intense.
I am a funny boy. Funny boy. All right, so he's now done. So none of the infantry's been used yet. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to flip. Let's see. No, I may not have to. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. We're going to take the Pioneers and we're going to go 1, 2, 3.5 into him, which means he has to run away. All right. He's probably just going to go all the way down here to where his freaking trains are, I guess.
I'm with Chuck. Or I'm with, no, not Chuck, John. These German dice look about as loaded as like Brett Hall on an average Tuesday.
1, 2,
That's
3.
pretty damn loaded. I know you're a hockey fan, Jeff. You got to understand that reference.
Yeah, my Caps lost their first game last night, too.
Sorry, buddy.
It's all right. Shit happens. One,
When you
2,
party.
3. Huh?
I said when you party, yeah.
I got to get this butt nugget out of here, but I don't want to stretch these guys too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to leave those Pioneers really down there by themselves too long. All right, so we're going to go 1. I need to jump. I need to make that headquarters run away. And I don't need OBJs for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're not going to do it. We're going to go right here. All right, now let's see. He's good. Range of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. His thing's right there. Let's roll to see if he suffered. Oh, guess what?
He
They're
suffered.
pretty much, their fatigue is 3. So they are definitely not going to do a whole lot. So 21st Panzer is done. And that was a very, 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 very good effort from them because they chicken choked the support group. So it probably was a good idea that I had 4th Armored run away. Yeah, you think I'd be using the yellow dice as the Germans' main one, but I'm using the black one. So, all right. How long have I been on here? Over just an hour? Okay, good. So we're going to draw the next chit, and then I'm going to stop it right there. Unless you think I should continue.
That's up to you, man.
And guess who I just drew?
Follow your heart, buddy. It's your adventure.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop it right here because I need to think about this over here. So, hey, thanks for everybody popping on here.
Who did you draw?
Little gameplay, little sport. Look, we got 10 viewers right now. Oh, one just bailed.
Who did you draw?
I drew the Pavia,
Oh,
which was the division that just got unlocked over here towards Tobruk. And see, this is going to be important because they are literally, well, let me see. I probably can't get the camera to it, so sorry, you're going to have to go back to normal. So you have to look from that distance because I'm not going through all that stuff. So so the sudden death victory conditions for the Allies are to open this supply route from Tobruk back to any one of the British supply points. 7th Armored pushed forward here to the Pavia and hit them and chased them away. So, and 70th Infantry is sitting right here inside the Tobruk perimeter. I know it's a little hard to tell, but
and those are Brits?
Yeah, that's the 17th Infantry Division. They're pretty good. They're pretty healthy units too, but they're locked. And if I unlock them voluntarily, then all the Italian units and the Africa Division gets unlocked. And the Africa Division is pretty good too. Well, they're not great, but they got a lot of units. So if I come straight down this highway, 7th Armor is going to have to hit Trento if they want to open that, and that would be their easiest choice. Pavia is this division sitting right here.
Okay.
So they are right now, until Ariete or 15th Panzer activates, they're the only stopping force up here right now. And the Brits still have both of these two forces down here to move. You can't see them, but they're down there. They got the South Africans, and they've got 22nd Armor Brigade, who is also beat to hell. We've got a screen set up right here to slow them down. So if Ariete gets activated and they get a partial, they're never going to get around that screen in that partial. Never get around it. So this is going to be. So this whole front over yonder, where I was just at, right now becomes minor gameplay because of what's going on over here. And I'm still not quite sure I understand the Bardia victory conditions. It almost doesn't make sense when this is a sudden death right here. I need to reread that on the Bardia stuff. Because I initially split, instead of 3 groups, I split into 2 and was headed towards Bardia. And the 21st Panzer and Vekmar's reconnaissance unit just stopped the Brits cold. And then 15th Panzer ran down here and punched the New Zealanders in the face down yonder. And Ariete, while they got beat up, they kept the Brits in check for a little while. And they did a damn on the 22nd Armor Brigade. So we are through into turn 22.
That's cool, man. So what turn is that?
This is the 4th game turn. It's 22 November 1941.
How many turns are there total?
There's 21 total. Unless you get the automatic. Now, the next batch of reinforcements for the next 2 turns, the 22nd British Guards comes on, but the Italians get the Trieste. They get some Ariete units that aren't on the map, and they get the whatever the Recam group is. So they've got 2 large stacks of reinforcements coming on, and I'm assuming they'll probably come on over here somewhere. So they'll come right into the fray. So this is going to get interesting right here. And it seems to me that the Brits' best opportunity is right now.
Yeah.
But I can promise I can't activate the 17th Infantry, but you got to do it before the turn starts.
Yeah, John, I wouldn't worry about it. It's confusing when they talk about Ariete and there's the game Ariete and the tactical combat series. So.
Say that again.
John said, I thought it was a tactical game. I might be confused with the Ariete game. He might just be.
Oh, the TCS Ariete game, yeah. So I've got that sitting over here somewhere. Oh, I bought that in a baggie. That's right.
You haven't played any TCS on your channel, have you?
I haven't done any yet. Haven't even read the rules. Come think of it, Kev's the only one I've seen with any videos on it.
Yeah, there's not very many.
I'll get around to it one day. I'm still thinking from here I'm going to go to Panzer's Last Stand. That's kind of what's on my mind.
Well, it'd be nice since you're fresh into it. I mean,
well, yeah, and I figure by the end of that, I should have this rule set down pretty good.
But they had some unusual stuff on that one, but that's all right.
But I tell you, still, all the mechanics of this game, the combat mechanics, I think are phenomenal because of the different choices of what you can or can't do. And they made the use of air and artillery so simple it's not funny. Supply, they made it so simple it's not funny.
Mine will be there. Mine will be here Friday or Thursday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they haven't mailed mine yet. So I'm in a couple days they'll mail it. They're probably getting out all the sale items.
I think that's kind of going.
Yeah. And then here's Jeff, the one guy who ordered something from MMP's site directly during their sale that wasn't on sale.
Yeah.
Solid. Solid.
Okay, not like I can play it right away. It'll be all my games are punched and clipped, so it'll be the only. And I have no new purchases. You get the games yet? The Europa stuff?
No, I'm gonna grab them tomorrow.
Because I'll PayPal you the money.
Wait until I get it mailed to you.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I got you.
I'm
out there. I can
probably
help
just
you.
gonna wind up dropping them off at Todd's house with $20. That way he can put in whatever 15 millimeter stuff he wants, and then that actually is probably gonna be the best option.
Well, if y'all do send me some stuff to paint, I sure appreciate it.
Because Todd can actually get to the post office at a reasonable time, like a normal human being. But
Todd, do you live next to a post office?
No, I just print the label and then take it to work and they mail it for me.
That's like me. Stick it out on the mailbox. But
I
McMurray
feel like I
must
get in
live
trouble doing that at work.
the deepest, darkest jungle parts of St. Louis. All right,
No, I
gentlemen.
don't even know where my nearest post office is. I haven't even looked at that yet.
I had a good day at work today. How about you all?
It was lovely and fine.
I had a wonderful day. Was successful at stuff I've done. You still own it, John?
That
Look back up to 10 viewers now.
oh wait, Tobruk. Yeah, okay, never mind. That's not what I was thinking. Yeah, Tobruk was interesting. It was kind of a cool. I don't know. There's something cool about it. I had
The Avalon Hill Tobruk.
I had it for about a second. My lease was real short on that one.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool. Lots of neat detail and stuff.
Right. I had it for a while too, back when I didn't understand that stuff. So,
Hey, if anybody has decision at Elston here, let me know. You're willing to sell it for not too much money.
well, I know Rich doesn't have it because I asked him. I don't know if my buddy down in Jefferson County has it. I have to ask him. Of course, he'll probably charge you. Well, he's got to make his money on it, so that's
Yeah, that's cool. I figure I might as well start They have a couple for sale on Board Game Geek, but they're like $175. I'm like,
Well, Decision else that can be played off the starter kits, right?
It's a self-contained starter kit campaign game.
Oh wow! Obviously, Market Garden
Yep.
because that's where the armor stopped, wasn't it? 30 core.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah, let's play a game where the armor's already done fighting.
There's armor. There's plenty of armor in it.
If you just pop it on, at least say hi so we can see who popped in and said, took a peek tonight. We're going to close this thing out.
Yeah.
Getting old.
Thanks for the link.
Yeah, it's good being on. Thanks for the heads up.
Pleasure, man. Always like having you guys pop on. Can't wait for you to get back to doing this stuff, Toddley.
I know. Getting close.
Yeah, I imagine you are. May need more adjustments in the room.
Not really. No, I've been focused on other rooms.
Oh, boy, yeah, you got to get the rest of the house in.
I'm just excited about this BCS here so I can fill up this table, because then I'll play all those BCS games, this 2 OCS games, Battle for Stalingrad, and then we'll get to the miniature game that McMurray and I are going to play.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about 4 years from now.
I'm pretty excited.
4 years?
Yeah.
When I moved out to St. Louis and
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Accurate.
I'll
I
keep my
don't
mouth.
see that happen.
You'll be retired in 4 years.
Yeah, 4.5. I'll be darned. All right, gents. I'm rolling. We're out. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Okay.
everybody.
Peace.
See ya.